Question 9. Given fx is this, f cube of x is this. Find the value of p and of q. Alright, so since they gave us fx, we can find our own version of f cube x. Okay, first let's find what is f square x. F square x is simply ffx. So what we have to do is, we have to put the fx into the function x. So if fx is px plus q, fy is py plus q, fx would be pfx plus q. And then we know what's fx. Fx is px plus q. This gives us p square x plus pq plus q. Right. Now we can go and find f cube x. F cube x is f square of fx. So f square x is p square x plus this. So f square fx would be p square fx plus this. Okay, now we sub in the fx. So fx is px plus q. Then we can expand this. So this will give us p cube x plus p square q plus pq plus q. This is f cube x. Okay, now this is our version of the this is our version of f cube x. This is the version of f cube x they gave us. You just have to compare. Okay, how to compare? You find for x. So only this term got x, right? So the coefficient of this x will be the coefficient of this x. Therefore, p cube will equal to 8. So if p cube is 8, p is the cube root of 8, which will give us 2. Okay, and then this one all got no x. These are all constants. These are all numbers. So this one we compare it with this number here. So p square q plus pq plus q will give us negative 7. Since we already found the value of p, you just have to sub inside lah. 2 square q plus 2q plus q is negative 7. So this is 4q plus 2q plus q is negative 7. 7q is negative 7. Therefore, q is negative 1. That's all. Okay, that's the value of p and q. So we can write fx as 2x minus 1. Then we can erase all this. Right. B. Determine the function of f for x. So f for x is the same as f cube of fx. So we know f cube of x is 8x minus 7. So f cube of fx would be 8fx minus 7. So fx is 2x minus 1. Then we just expand lah. Minus 8 minus 7. This will give us 16x minus 15. Right, that's all. Okay. Then question C, study the pattern of f, f square, f cube, f4. Right. So now let's list down. fx is 2x minus 1. f square x we found just now. Here, I forgot, never mind. F cube x is 8x minus 7, and f4x is 16x minus 15. Okay, let's quickly find what is f square x. 2x minus 1. Sorry. F square x. Okay, so fx is 2x minus 1. So f square x would be f of fx. So 2 of 2x minus 1 minus 1. So we get 4x minus 2 minus 1, 4x minus 3. Okay. So this is the pattern. Right. Now we need to we have to study the pattern and determine the general rule of Fn. Okay. So we can see 2, 4, 8, 16. So when f power 1, we get 2. F power 2, we're getting 4. For 3 we are getting 8, and 4 we are getting 16. Okay, so this looks like f to the power of n. So this looks like 2 power 1, and this is 2 power 2, 2 power 3, and 2 power 4. So fn would be 2 to the power of n. Okay, because here when it was f1, we got 2 power 1. When it is f2, we got 2 power 2. F cube, 2 power 3. F4, 2 power 4. So Fn, 2 power n. Okay. And then the number at the back. When this was 1, we got 1. When this was 2, we get 3. When it's 3, we get 7. When it's 4, we get 15. So actually, this number looks looks like a pattern that is following the first number. 2, we minus 1, you get 1. 4, minus 1, you get 3. 8, minus 1, you get 7. 16, minus 1, you get 15. So the last number looks like it's 2n minus 1. Okay, here we forgot to add the x. This is 2n x. So we can simplify this to write it like this. This is the function. Okay, 2 to the power of nx minus 2n plus 1. So if you got f power 1, you just put it into the into this n, you will get the function for f1. You want to find f4, you put it into the n, you can find f4. If you want to find f20, you put it into the n, you can find 20. Okay, this is how you study lah. So the patterns, you must be able to recognize all these numbers. This is 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2, 4, and then 2 to the power 5 would be 32. These are numbers you'll be using a lot. Okay, and then these numbers, you can look at the pattern here. Yeah, this gave us the clue lah. So we already found that this is 2 to the power of n, and this is just 1 lower than that. So 2 to the power of n minus 1 lah. Okay.